And Hunter at this current moment is safe. That's about as far as I can give up without getting in trouble from the TIV, because there's things going on with Hunter outside of this.
So Hunter was staying at the Wells too? Hunter was staying at the Wells too?
No. Sorry to cut you off. But, no, I didn't ask Hunter about any of that, and I'm letting him take his time with it.
Oh, well.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, no. I was saying. No, I was just saying, like, did you and Jose discuss anything about Donald and drugs and Donald owing him money?
No, he called me and apologized for what happened between him and Allison, because my son felt some sort of way about it. And he didn't want our friendship to be affected because he was going with my son's mother. And him and Hunter got close, like friends close, not like pervertedness. And when Jose made the choice to basically flop between friends, as I put it, it broke my son's heart, and he started acting out.
Oh, I'm sure. It's got to be hard dealing with that from a distance.
Oh, yeah, hard parenting through a phone.
Oh, I can imagine. Trust me, I had 2 teenage boys, so I feel your pain.
But I can let you not to affect any decisions that the judge is going to be making.
Okay, no. Hunter has been cleared. Okay. So he's going to court for something unrelated, something that he got in with before this.
No,
wow.
He would always be, like, they were like 2 peas in a pod, but,
Yeah.
Like brother and sister, like, inseparable. They were good with each other. Because every time I talk to him on the phone, it's like, yeah, I'm just taking out with my little sis Summer, and, she'd say hi to the phone and then go running off and do something. So, I mean...
Yeah, I heard him tell that one guy, he did that interview with that Chris McDonough, the interview room. Did you see his interview on there? I'm sure you did.
Oh, yeah, but I can also tell you the boy was lying.
You think that was all, like, rehearsed with him by somebody?
No, it wasn't rehearsed. No, it was not rehearsed. The boy was doing exactly as he was told. And because before that interview...
By who, though?
I'm getting there.
Okay, go ahead.
The interview went down like a week or 2 beforehand. My Hunter called me, and he started talking about it. I'm like, listen, are you ready to get on this conversation with me? Or are you ready to speak out about how you feel about everything? He goes, to be honest with you, Dad, I'm not. I said, all right, so listen, I'm not going to force you to sit there and say anything at all. If you get questioned, say whatever the hell comes to your mind if you're not ready to talk about this situation. But if you are ready to talk about this situation, say so. So the boy was just doing what he was comfortable with, which was nonchalant answers and some bullshit.
Yeah.
Because even now, right now as we speak, if he was to call me, he still would not, and if I was to mention something about it, he would give me the same bullshit line. Because the only thing I'm trying to do is protect his mental health, and I want him to be fully 100% okay with what happened before he speaks. Like, mentally okay.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
And his mother's just trying to push it and push it and push it, and then he acts out at school or he acts out at home, and she's not understanding why. Well, stop pushing the issue with Hunter and let him have his time to grieve, reflect, and get his mind right.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're laying down. I think that, any parent would want that. Give him some space.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be 16. He's good. I mean, this whole thing with Summer, he was working a good job. He had a good, he has a good girlfriend for now.
Yeah.
Because, well, it all depends on what goes on at the next court date, whether or not he's still around.
Is that the same girlfriend he had when Summer went missing?
Yeah.
It's
still the He's sticking by this whole personal thing he's got going on with court. He's staying by.
Wow.
But listen, she's turning 15 this year.
Wow. That's a lot for these young kids.
But I'm saying I'm not going to condemn her.
Yeah.
Or condone what she's doing, because she's acting more of an adult than most adults I hang with.
Right. Huh.
I mean, I know some relationships where my significant other would not stick around while I was in jail, or wouldn't stick around while I was out, hanging out with my kids or something. They'd just find an excuse and leave. This 14-year-old little girl is sticking by my son's side because he got caught up because he's acting out because he doesn't know how to talk about his feelings properly right now.
Right. Right.
And listen, if I was in his shoes, I would have done the same shit. I'm not going to front.
What do you mean by that?
Getting in the fight, getting kicked out of...
Oh, acting out. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's typical.
I got put the fool all day long.
Yeah.
I really would.
Yeah.
I mean, but listen, the way I look at it is, some people will look on my Facebook, see there's barely any pictures, there's pictures of Hunter, and then all of a sudden, they'll stop. Because about that where the pictures stop is when she left with Hunter. But I don't really have a lot of pictures of Hunter because I'm not that person that takes a lot of pictures.
I understand.
Because listen, the only reason why there's so many pictures of me now is because my wife likes pictures.
Right. So do you have what are your thoughts on all of this crap that's going around? I mean, as a dad, let's take H.
Right now.
Okay, so I want to ask you about Hunter's interview with Chris from the interview room. And he kept yawning. Is that normal for him? Is that just how he is? Because he kept yawning while he was talking. He said, at one point, he said to Chris, I yawn for no reason sometimes.
No. He's got, but he's pretty much got the same thing as Dad does. He doesn't sleep.
Like ADHD type thing? Like
ADHD, he's got fidgeting. It has a lot to do with ADHD. Constant video games, just basically all together moving around. And he doesn't sleep at night because he just can't, what's the word I'm looking for?
Shut his mind off.
He can't slow it down.
Yeah.
So I think, in all honesty, he has a case of insomnia.
So that was just lack of sleep. It wasn't any other kind of condition. I just wanted to verify. So many things have been said, man. I just want, just to get the truth out there. And
the only thing that boy does is smoke pot and smoke cigarettes. I don't condone him smoking cigarettes, but I also can't yell at him because I smoke as well.
Right.
But when he comes up to my house, he does not touch any of my cigarettes. He doesn't touch anything he's not supposed to without anything. It's like night and day with this boy.
Wow. Sounds like it's good that he's got you in his corner right now, because this is going to be a lot, and it sounds like you know that.
Oh, no.
So who do you think coached him what to say in his thing with Chris McDonough in the interview room?
I think by me telling him that, if you're not comfortable, just say what you need to. And I think Allison had a lot to do with most of his answers.
Yeah. I saw her kind of glaring at him at times.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of giving him the eye.
Allison also knew I had eyes on the whole situation as well. There ain't really much Allison can do without me knowing.
Well, not now, anyways, especially.
Well, no, not in general anymore. Because by New York State law, she can't make a move without telling me.
Oh, she's got to get your permission now.
No, she just got to let me know if she moves and where exactly she's moving, or if she changes her phone number to have it directly.
Do you think that what Hunter told, like, the TBI and the FBI is the same as what he told the interview room guy?
I actually don't have a clue what he told them.
You weren't there, present?
I wasn't there. I wasn't there at all. But he tried to tell me, and I cut him off, and I said, not until you're ready, because I could hear the stress in his voice when he started talking about it, and I told him no.
Like, don't even go there yet?
Yeah. I mean, I know my kids well enough, but they're part of me. I help create them. I know when they're distressed about something, and I know how to deal with it at certain times.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta relax. You gotta calm down. You gotta stop overthinking. Just relax. Don't speak about it till you know for a fact you yourself are ready.
Yeah, I agree. Let the dust settle and see if you know.
Just you public. I would not call me a great dad. I am far from it. There is no handbook.
No.
I'm just going by ear about it. Just being honest, I'm going by ear. I am far from a great dad, but I do my best. Yeah, the one that just did your super chat for $9.99 there. Yes, Hunter was upset because Jose broke up with Allison. Because Hunter and Jose were becoming good friends.
They get along?
Yeah.
So they spent a lot of time together, like, while he was there for that month?
Yeah.
Because they were at the well.
Of course, I don't have any issue with that. Because, like I said, Jose's a good friend of mine, and he would never put any of my children in harm's way.
Right.
He got Hunter to stop smoking pot and cigarettes for that time he was there.
Oh, wow. Did you didn't go in the Wells house, right?
No, like I said, I never made it out that far to even know what the place looked like until the summer case hit.
So Jose never said, holy shit, man, that house was a...
Sounds like it's a dry drowning, but Hunter said she was breathing when he got dropped off at home. That was MM.
He 100% said she was breathing, like he knows that she was not passed away.
That was the question that came out of my mouth. When he called me, when that first came about, I asked him, I said, bud, I know you don't want to talk about this, but I need to know one thing. He's like, what's that? I go, don't lie to me, I'm going to call you out on it. Was she dead in that car? He goes, no, she was breathing, talking, chatting up a storm with me, whole night. And then he goes, she fell asleep a few minutes before we got to my house.
So she had just fallen asleep when they dropped him off.
Really?
Did he tell you about the milk? Did she hit her head or something? I always wondered if they put that as like a cold compress.
No, I think what it is just a typical 5-year-old looking for something to rub her head up on. Because my kids used to, when we were in the car together and they were getting sleepy, they'd grab whatever was in arm's reach to put up between them and the door and put their head on it to go to bed.
Did Hunter say that they had any Skittles edibles, like the Delta 8 edibles? Did Candace buy those?
He would have told me. Nah, he would have told me straight up. That boy tells me every little thing. Listen, that boy told me when he lost his virginity. Are you kidding me? He gave me details, and I'm like, I don't want to hear this.
I don't blame you. Just tell me it wasn't Candace. Please.
No. Listen, no. He got caught. Let's just put it like this. He got caught in the shower.
He got caught in the shower? What does that mean?
With a little lady. He got caught doing the dirty in the shower with a little lady.
At his house?
No.
At the girls? Oh, yikes.
Oh, yeah.
I hope it wasn't her dad.
No, it was the mama. Hunter said he probably would have preferred the daddy. She come out with a fucking belt whole night. Oh, I would have said, you're lucky, because I probably would have whooped your ass while you were naked.
Oh, my God. Yikes, Andrew.
Oh, listen, I'm only 34. I don't need to be a granddaddy yet.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you got plenty of time for all that, right?
Oh, yeah. Listen, I became a dad at 17, going on 18. Boy, you ain't you ain't walking on my food stand. Yes, I'm Frosty. 34? Yes, I'm 34.
Okay, because I know the talk was that he was with you in New York.
I'm letting people think that right now because I really don't want to be the asshole and keep saying I can't tell you where he is.
Right, it's just easier, yeah.
Out there are worried about, I know people out there are worried about him because he was a young age and he was around Candace who did give him alcohol and shit like that and everything. I understand there's people out there that are sending prayers to him, and I do thank you for that.
He's a kid.
And I'm not going to be like Allison and just sugarcoat shit. I'm going to be straight because honestly, that's my son. And if any harm comes to him, I'm going for life. I'll go that way with any of my kids, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, you got to protect your kid. And I'm glad you called in and that you're speaking up for him because he's not able to speak up for himself. He's a kid. There's a lot of things being talked about that Candace and him might have had a thing. You know, that's a big thing, Andrew, is that the rumor is that him and Candace had a thing.
Well, listen, I'm going to let you know here now. I've been seeing and been getting posts from one other person that's on the Summerwell case that I talked to. I don't want to get that out there. Mm-hmm. That's just private business.
Yeah.
They want to reach out to others. So,
yeah, for sure.
And she's been hooking me up with shit to go look at and research when people are saying stuff about like, yo, this doesn't look right. This looks funny about what Candace said to Hunter or this picture of that. Go look at it myself and I have to make the outside of the box / parent judgment call on that.
Yeah, I hear you. I respect that.
But it's difficult because I have a funny disposition on things. Like me, my parents raised me to have an open mind, and so far my mind is so good that if my mind was any further open, my brain would fall out. Let's put it like that. So, but the way I look at it is some of the comments, like, I don't like them. They don't look right. They don't smell right. And then I was pinpointed to a different YouTube channel where Candace's friend or whatever went on and said that for the definitive, Candace told her she was messing around with Hunter. And everybody's like, well, why don't you press charges, get her for, sexual abuse or whatever for Hunter? And I'm like, well, right now with the Summers Wells case, I can say something, but they're not really going to do anything until either Summers is home or found by the police, and I hate to say this, y'all, or they find the body.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't...
No, you don't have... Yeah.
At this moment in time, given all the weather, the 2 tornadoes that blew through there, to me, it's basically, I'm looking at it as the harsh truth, which is a body search. She's 5 years old, she weighs next to nothing, and it's hard. I mean, my whole house got disrupted for the first 3 months this went down. I got so bad, I had to go back on my depression pill.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, it was either that or I went down there and did something stupid. And I can't afford that. I have other children.
Well, I respect your restraint because do you think that Hunter is possibly being used as an alibi in this?
Oh, I've been thinking about, I thought that the first second I heard this happen.
Me too.
And that's when I got a hold of my court papers. And it was still my legal visitation time. It did not say I had to pick my son up directly after school let out. So I got a hold of a certain group that helps extract children and helps parents get their legal right, uphold the legal law.
Yeah, sure.
And they tried to help me get Hunter to me, but it was like World War 50.
With Allison?
Yeah, because Allison was just turned into Mama Bear mode and just wanted to do the same thing I was trying to do. But I had the extra arm, and I just wanted him out of that situation at the time. And because I found when I got a hold of that certain group, I had somebody in my offline, my message request, send me a picture of my son's front door, which is Allison's house, front door. And then I instantly wanted to get the hell out of there. Yep.
Yikes. That's some scary shit, man.
Yeah. And then it's like, please, and then I keep telling everybody, please just, don't use his whole name. Just go by age with him. He's only 15. This can hurt him.
Yeah. It's serious.
It's like, I'm not mad. I used to get pissed off every time somebody could say his name or report him. Be a complete asshole about it. And now it's just like, would you guys just please just, use age instead of his whole name?
Would you prefer that I use H instead of his whole name?
Oh, no, it's fine. Using it, we're talking about him. If it's with me or his mom.
Okay, I want to be respectful to you guys and to Hunter. Yeah, I got that. I got that feeling.
He's very close to her.
Yeah.
And when that went down, that killed him more than... I think that killed him probably more than it would hurt him if I was to die or his mother would.
Okay.
It's good. It's just, like I said, there's going to be a lot I can't say because, like I said, Hunter went off the deep end after Summer went MIA. He got himself in a bad way real quick. So Dad had to come in and play super dad and try to get him out of his trouble.